Hello, church. It's Drew Shelley here, one of the pastors at First United Methodist Church of Murfreesboro. We've been learning a lot from our time in this pandemic. Most importantly, we've been reminded of just how much we need Jesus and each other. Being a Christian, a follower of Christ, is so much more than just showing up for worship every few weeks and knowing all the right answers to the church questions. Being a follower of Christ is a way of life. We've been working very hard to describe what that way of life looks like in our day and time, and to create a way for all of us to embrace that way of life with purpose and intention. It's called the way of a disciple, and it's just a simple framework to help us live as Christ's followers who are actively living the gospel each and every day. We think the best way for this to happen is in a small group of people who share your hunger to walk in the way of Jesus. Right now, we're actively organizing these groups, training facilitators, and planning for a major life group experiment to take place during the Lenten season. The experiment will last about 6 weeks from Ash Wednesday to Easter, and then we'll see where we are and what we've learned. Some of our groups will want to continue, others will be ready to take a break. Some of you might need to switch groups or take a break personally. We'll just see where we are after Easter and see what we need to do as we go forward. Right now, your first step is to simply sign up to be part of the Life Group Experiment. You can visit FUMCM.org, our church website, and click the Life Groups link to register your interest. You might be willing to be a facilitator. You might just want to participate. You might have a group of friends you'd like to pull together into a ready-made life group. We'll give you all the framework you need to do that. Beyond that, we'll ask you some questions about type of group, time to meet, online or in person, and all those sorts of things that we need to figure out. As you answer those questions, choose all that apply to you. We'll sort it out on the back end as we put groups together. We certainly can't promise to get it right every time, but we'll pray for the Spirit to guide our process, and we'll trust God's work is happening in the way that it should. Most of the groups will meet weekly and have a definite structure to the time. The meetings will last about 90 minutes and be guided by a Bible study that we'll do together. I'll be providing the content for these first 6 weeks, and your group facilitator will keep things moving during your meetings. These groups are designed with the sole purpose of helping us follow Jesus together. The way of a disciple is the guiding framework for our journey. I am so excited about these life groups because I am convinced that this experiment will help us discover the best way to meet that deep need we all have for Jesus and for each other. Let's follow Jesus together and discover what it is to live a cross-shaped life. Thank you.